Welcome to Bills Nation Daily, your ultimate daily dose of everything Buffalo Bills. Hit that subscribe button and join the most passionate Bills fans as we break down all the latest news, highlights, and game analysis. Go Bills! The NFL world just got turned upside down, and the buzz is absolutely insane right now. The Buffalo Bills have reportedly locked in a deal with Xavier Worthy. Yes, that's Xavier Worthy, the speed demon who broke records at the NFL Combine. We're talking about a 4-year contract that could redefine how defenses prepare for Buffalo's offense. Imagine this. Josh Allen, one of the strongest arms in the league, now throwing bombs to the fastest receiver ever timed at the Combine. It's like handing a rocket launcher to a man who already lives for the deep ball. The excitement is real, and the fear around the league, even more real. Defensive coordinators are already sweating bullets thinking about how to keep up with an offense that could stretch the field like never before. The Bills are betting big on speed, and if this rumor proves true, they might have just built the scariest aerial unit in football. When you think about the Bills, you think about power, grit, and Josh Allen bulldozing defenders. But now, it feels like the franchise is pivoting to pure, unfiltered speed. Xavier Worthy isn't just fast, he's lightning in cleats. His 4.21-second 40-yard dash shattered expectations, and pairing that with Allen's bazooka arm could be a match made in offensive heaven. Sources close to the team are whispering that Worthy's addition isn't just about flash, it's a strategic shift. After years of falling short in the playoffs, the Bills seem to be saying, "We're done playing it safe." The rumor mill suggests that offensive coordinator Joe Brady has been redesigning plays all offseason, focusing on vertical threats, motion shifts, and high-tempo drives. Worthy's presence could make defenses backpedal from the very first snap, opening up lanes for both Allen and the running game. It's not just a signing, it's a statement. What's wild is how sudden this all feels. Just a few weeks ago, most analysts thought the Bills would focus on defense or maybe grab a veteran receiver for stability. Instead, this move screams aggression. It's a gamble, no doubt, but it's the kind of gamble that champions make when they're tired of being almost there. Fans are going absolutely nuts online, flooding social media with highlight clips and hypothetical lineups. Imagine Stephon Diggs-style precision routes, but with Worthy's speed turning every short pass into a touchdown threat. It's chaos, it's fun, and it's everything fans love about the NFL. Some insiders even claim that Allen personally pushed for this deal after seeing Worthy's college tape and combined performance. If that's true, then this isn't just management rolling dice. It's the quarterback saying, "Give me the fastest man alive and watch what happens." And you know what? Everyone's ready to watch. There's also a fascinating layer to this from a locker room standpoint. The Bills' chemistry has always been strong, but bringing in a rookie phenom like Worthy could shake things up in a good way. Veterans like Dawson Knox and Khalil Shakir are reportedly thrilled, calling Worthy a difference maker and the spark this team needed. That's huge because sometimes new additions can cause friction, especially when they steal the spotlight. But Worthy's personality, humble yet competitive, seems to fit perfectly with Buffalo's blue-collar culture. The team's front office appears to have done their homework, targeting not just talent but character. And let's be honest, Buffalo's fan base is going to adore this kid. They love passion, they love hustle, and Worthy brings both in buckets. If he can translate that combined magic to Sundays, this city might have a new superstar to rally behind, one who can literally run past any cornerback in the league. Let's talk scheme for a second because this move could completely rewrite how the Bills' offense operates. With Worthy stretching the field vertically, safeties won't be able to cheat up like they did last season. That means more room underneath for tight ends and slot receivers to thrive. It also means fewer defenders in the box, giving James Cook and the run game breathing room. It's a domino effect, and the first piece just fell with a thundering crash. You can already picture defensive coordinators staying up late, drawing up ways to keep up with Buffalo's speed. Maybe press coverage, maybe more zone. None of it matters if Worthy gets a clean release. And once he's gone, he's gone. Combine that with Josh Allen's improvisation skills and his uncanny ability to extend plays, and you've got an offense that might not just score, it might overwhelm. This isn't just fast, it's frightening. Of course, every big move comes with questions. Can Worthy handle the physicality of NFL corners? Can he stay healthy with that smaller frame? Those are fair concerns, but the Bills seem confident they can manage it. The training staff is already reportedly working on a conditioning plan to help him handle the long season grind. And let's not forget, the league's trending toward finesse and speed anyway. Worthy might actually be ahead of the curve. Some scouts believe he's the prototype for the modern receiver. Not bulky, but explosive and flexible enough to thrive in motion-heavy systems. If the Bills truly have him under contract for 4 seasons, they're not just thinking about 2025. They're thinking dynasty. The pieces are falling into place, and this rumor, if confirmed, could be the start of a new era in Buffalo football. Speed kills, and the Bills just armed themselves with the deadliest weapon in the game. The chatter around the league hasn't slowed down one bit since news of this possible deal broke. Executives, analysts, and even rival players are all weighing in, and the consensus is clear. If the Bills actually pulled this off, they might have built the fastest offense the NFL has ever seen. Think about it. A team that already had deep threats now adds a player who can turn every route into a track race. XAVIER Worthy doesn't just move fast. He changes geometry. He stretches defenses to the breaking point, forcing safeties 15 yards deeper and creating chaos underneath. That's a coach's dream and a cornerback's nightmare. Word is, this move has already rattled some AFC teams, particularly the Dolphins and Chiefs, who are suddenly realizing that Buffalo just leveled the playing field in the speed department. The rivalry landscape could look very different come next season. And let's not underestimate what this could mean for Josh Allen's evolution as a quarterback. For years, he's carried the offense on his back, running, throwing, sometimes even acting as the team's emotional core. Now, with Worthy in the mix, he doesn't have to do it all. Allen's arm is built for deep shots, and having a receiver who can consistently outrun coverage gives him a whole new level of confidence. Expect more explosive plays, fewer forced throws, and maybe even a return to that fearless, gunslinger energy that defined his breakout seasons. The offensive dynamic could shift from Allen or bust to pick your poison. That's the scariest part for defenses. There's no easy answer anymore. And if the chemistry between Allen and Worthy clicks early, we're talking fireworks from week 1. Behind the scenes, sources say the Bills' front office played this perfectly. Quiet negotiations, 0 leaks, and then, boom, the football world wakes up to this bombshell. It's the kind of front office finesse that wins respect around the league. Some insiders even suggest that other teams tried to outbid Buffalo, but couldn't match the long-term structure of the 4-year deal. That tells you everything about how committed the Bills are to this direction. They're not experimenting, they're evolving. The window for a Super Bowl run is wide open, and they're sprinting through it with one of the fastest men in football. You can almost feel the energy shift, the kind that turns a good team into a feared one. And in Buffalo, where fans live and breathe this sport like a religion, that's the kind of news that keeps the city buzzing all off-season. From a league perspective, this could set off a ripple effect. Teams are already obsessed with speed, but this move might push that obsession to new extremes. Expect more scouts chasing track stars, more offenses built around space and acceleration, and more defenses scrambling to find corners who can actually keep up. XAVIER Worthy might become the face of a new era, a symbol of how the game is evolving. The Bills, whether they realize it or not, just threw gasoline on that fire. The AFC East, once dominated by defense-heavy strategies, could transform into a shootout division. Every game could feel like a race to 40 points, and that's music to fans' ears. Entertainment value through the roof, unpredictability every week. It's the kind of drama that keeps the NFL at the top of the sports world. Now, let's talk about the human side, because Worthy's story is part of what makes this so special. From Texas standout to combined sensation, his journey's been one of relentless hard work and unshakable belief. He's been doubted before, too small, too skinny, too fragile, and now he's cashing in with a contract that silences every critic. That's the beauty of the NFL. Stories like this, where raw talent meets opportunity. Buffalo, of all places, feels like the perfect landing spot. It's a city that values underdogs, grit, and loyalty. Worthy fits that mold, even if his game looks like something from another planet. Fans are already imagining the highlight reels, the touchdowns, the jaw-dropping moments. If this signing really happened, it's not just a roster move. It's a cultural moment. The merging of Buffalo toughness with Worthy's world-class speed. You couldn't script it better. Before we dive back in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest Buffalo Bills updates straight to your screen. And hey, don't hold back. Let us know your thoughts on today's news down in the comments. And that's where the magic lies, in the unknown. Right now, it's all whispers, tweets, and insider chatter. But even as a rumor, it feels monumental. Because deep down, everyone knows this. The Bills are one big playmaker away from turning potential into dominance. XAVIER Worthy might be that missing piece. A 4-year window, an elite quarterback, and a receiver who runs faster than logic itself. It's a formula that screams destiny. The NFL better be ready, because if this deal's real, Sundays in Buffalo won't just be cold and loud anymore. They'll be electric. The kind of electric that makes highlight reels explode and defenses panic. Whether this rumor becomes reality or not, one thing's for sure. The Bills have everyone talking, and that's the first step towards something unforgettable. The ripple effect of this rumored signing goes far beyond the Bills' locker room. It's shaking up the entire NFL narrative. Every analyst on sports talk shows is suddenly rewriting their preseason predictions, and fans are flooding message boards with theories about how this offense could look. Some are calling it the new greatest show on turf, comparing it to the legendary Rams era that revolutionized football 2 decades ago. But this version, led by Josh Allen and XAVIER Worthy, could be even more explosive because of how modern the play design is. With the rise of spread formations, motion-heavy schemes, and AI-driven analytics, Worthy's speed becomes more than just a highlight. It becomes data-backed destruction. Every snap he takes forces defenses into uncomfortable positions, stretching their zones and exhausting their personnel. If this rumor turns out to be true, we could witness an offensive blueprint that other teams will try to copy for years to come. The Bills might not just be building a contender. They might be redefining how NFL football is played in the 2020s. And yet, amidst all the hype and speculation, one thing feels certain. This story has captured the imagination of fans in a way few off-season moves ever do. It's the perfect storm of excitement, potential, and disbelief. People love speed, they love underdog stories, and they love when a franchise takes a bold leap toward greatness. Buffalo is on the brink of something that feels bigger than football, a cultural moment where a small market team steps up and says, "We're not here to compete, we're here to dominate." If XAVIER Worthy truly signs that 4-year deal, the countdown begins immediately. Training camp footage will break the internet, preseason games will feel like primetime events, and by week 1, every defense in the league will be holding its breath. Because when the fastest man in football lines up in blue and red, anything can happen, and odds are it'll happen fast. That's a wrap for now. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay on top of all things Buffalo Bills, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments. See you in the next update.